Hello Year 5, I'm here to read to you the last chapter of The Butterfly Lion. I hope you've all enjoyed it as much as me. I'm sad that we can't have a discussion about it at school, but it would be nice to know your thoughts when we're back in September, if you've listened all the way through, or even if you're lucky enough to have had a copy at home that you've been able to read. So I am literally going to read the last chapter to you, Adonis Blues. The next afternoon, after games were over, I went over the fence at the bottom of the park, head up through the Innocents' Breach, across the road, along the wall, and slipped through the iron gateway with the stone lion roaring above me. It was raining, a light summer rain. We've been having lots of that recently, haven't we, in Aylesbury? I tried knocking at the front door. No one came. No dog barked. I went round to the back and peered in through the kitchen window. The box kite was still there on the kitchen table, but there was no sign of the old lady anywhere. I rattled the kitchen door and knocked louder, again and again. I called out, "Hello, hello!" There was no reply. I banged on the window. "Are you there? Are you there?" "We all are," came a voice from behind me. I turned. There was no one there. I was alone with the white lion on the hillside. I had imagined it. I climbed the hill and went to sit in the grass above the white of the lion's mane. I looked down at the great house beneath me. Jackdaws cawed overhead. There was bracken and grass growing out of the gutters and around the chimney pots. Some of the windows were boarded up. Drain pipes hung loose and rusting. What does that suggest, do you think? If you've got grass growing all out of the gutters and the windows are boarded up, what does that suggest to you? It suggests to me that nobody's living there. It says the place was empty. Quite empty. And you can see here the 2-page of the white lion. Why was she not there, do you think? Do you think it had been in his imagination? The rain suddenly stopped and the sun warmed the back of my neck. The first butterfly landed on my arm. It was blue. Adonis Blues. Adonis Blues, came the voice again, like an echo in my head. What I probably should have told you was the name of this chapter. Adonis Blues, which are, now we know, a type of butterfly. Then the sky around me was filled with butterflies and they were settling to drink on the chalk. Adonis Blues, remember? The same voice, a real voice, her voice. And this time I knew it was not in my head. Keep him white for us. There's a dear. We don't want him forgotten, you see. And think of us sometimes, won't you? I will, I cried, I will. And I swear I felt the earth tremble beneath me with the roar of a distant lion. That's the end. And then we've got lots of other books by Michael Morpurgo that you might be interested in, particularly now you're moving up into Year 6. So I really enjoyed that book. I really enjoyed all the sort of the story element of it, with her telling the stories of the butterfly lion. I quite enjoyed the idea of the circus. For those of you that watched last time, I quite enjoyed it in my French voice. That just kept coming out of nowhere. So yeah, find something that you enjoyed and share it with somebody in your family. Thank you for listening. That was really high pitched.